Hey family, so today we are redoing the backsplash in the kitchen and deciding where to start decluttering and designing. So I created a video about key questions that you can ask yourself so you know specifically where to start decluttering. But the question that I decided to ask myself was, where do I spend the most time? The place that I spend the most time in the house is the kitchen. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning the dishes, I'm cleaning the floors. You'll always find me in the kitchen somewhere. So I decided, because the counter or the area that I'm usually facing doesn't really have too much on it, instead of decluttering, I'm designing. So I'm fixing and making something better, and that's the backsplash. It's been like this for some time. I started it, then paused it, as most parents do, because, yeah, we have responsibilities. We started it, then we stopped it, but we're going to start it again. And this is your sign and your time to start the project again. Start the chapter again, start whatever it is that you took a pause on, especially if it was specifically for you. We have to decide as a group to make the space that we spend the most time pretty and peaceful. That, at least that's for me. For me, I want pretty and peaceful, but you could have cool and relaxing, or whatever it is that you desire. If you spend the most time in the living room, how can you make what you're facing, like what you're looking at, more relaxing to you? What can you let go of? What can you declutter? How can you make it look better? So let me know below, where do you spend the most time? And if you're deciding to declutter or redo something in your home. Let's talk about design, you guys. So why I chose this tile was because I liked how it reflected the light. Because the sink is not facing the window, I wanted tile that was going to bounce light off so the space would fill. That's why I decided to get a lighter color. The cabinets are a light color and the tile are a light color. I want the kitchen to feel light and airy, but without white. Specifically because my grandmother, her home, I remember when we got this house, like, she liked color. And so I want the kitchen to be new, to be modern, to have fun color, to honor her legacy. So every room in here will be colorful, but it'll also be, a lot modern. Now let's talk about design based off of my organizing styles. So there are 4 organizing styles, and I am a cricket, you guys, which means that I like things hidden. I like this tile and I like this backsplash because it's very minimal. It's very simple. Think about some things that you can let go. If you decide, okay, I spend the most time in the kitchen too, what are some dishes that you can let go of, especially if there are problems to where, like, there are dishes piling up in the sink? Think about how you can solve that problem by letting go of some of the dishes. If there are 4 people in the house, you don't need 20 dishes. It's just not a necessity. Most of us aren't having large house parties, and we're not hosting large events to where we need 20 plates. So if you're not for getting rid of those plates, you just take some and put some in the basement. And if it happens to break, you know where the spare is. But it's important to declutter and get rid of just things that you're not using, old food that you're not using, pots and pans that you're not using, that's just taking up space, taking up valuable space. I'm giving you permission to get rid of the appliances that were a gift, because, it's time for them to go. But overall, I hope that when you pick out the space that you spend the most time in, that after you declutter, after you zone and contain, and you decide a routine and you design and it looks all pretty, that you feel at peace in your home. I really feel happy in the kitchen, you guys. Like, I was singing and dancing and spinning and doing some twirls and listening to music. And I know it's because I took time to make the place that I spend the most time at a nice place, a place that I can actually feel good in. And I want the same for you. All right, you guys, I love you. Peace.